we'll just start again, okay?
Do you think Jesus would appear in the middle of a gravy pot, Father? In the bottom of the gravy pot, Father? In the saucepan, Father? Do you know what?
No. No. Jesus would not appear in gravy at the bottom of a saucepan.
Okay, Father.
Or a pot or whatever. Okay? Now, Paddy, please, look at me. I'm going to do the announcement, the message of the week. You can do your, whatever it is you do, when I'm finished. Okay? If you keep interrupting me, I can't do it. I can't
ask that question, Father.
What?
Well, Granny O'Brien asked me to ask that question, Father.
Paddy, I need to do this.
Okay, Father.
It won't take very long, then you can do your announcements, okay? The thought for the week this week, and I've been thinking about this, I think it's an issue, is...
Did you sign the mass card, Father?
What mass card, Paddy?
Mrs. Duffy's mass card.
No, I did not sign Mrs. Duffy's mass card.
For the anniversary of her husband, Father.
I know what a mass card's for.
But everybody knows it's
Yeah, I know. Look, of course. I'm.
Have it here, Father.
Great, good. I'll sign Mrs. Duffy's mass card. Mrs. Duffy.
We got it done now, Mrs. Duffy, for you.
That.
And when are you saying the mass, Father?
Can I have the biro, Paddy, please? What?
When are you saying the mass, Father?
I'd say it whenever, Paddy. I can say it during the week or something. I can.
Does it matter if there's no money in it, Father?
Where is the money?
Well, I can't find it, Father. I dropped a few things earlier on. It could be on the floor. It could be around here anyway, somewhere, Father. I'm sure it was.
No, leave it. Mrs. V can find it later, okay? Just leave it.
Alright.
Who's it for? Mrs. Duffy.
Mrs. Duffy, Father. Well, for her husband, Father.
Okay. Obviously.
It's anniversary.
I know, Paddy. I'll sign it later, Paddy, okay?
Okay, Father.
I'll sign that later. And I'll say the mass later. You sure there was money in it, yeah?
Oh, there definitely was money. There was a fiver in it, Father.
You know, there has to be... The mass cards...
What would happen if there was no money in it, Father?
What?
Well, what would happen if there was no money in it, Father? What do you need the money for?
The money in mass cards is to defray expenses that the church would incur.
Like the ESB, Father, and the heating.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the ESB and heating. There's a lot of expenses. Look, the time is. There's a lot of expenses in celebrating mass.
Except
and
summer, Father. Because you don't need the lighting.
Of course you don't. No, of course you don't. The point is.
So why do you need the money, Father?
The money is a contribution to the expense. It's a contribution to the church and to the priests. You do, like, obviously as a priest we need to get paid like everyone else, Paddy. I mean that's not what this is not about me getting paid. It's not it's tradition.
All right, Father.
Tradition.
All right.